Alright, today I got another unboxing. It's a Mini Z. This is the all-wheel drive. It's an all-wheel drive version. And it's the Toyota Celica. Pretty cool car. It's a drifter. So it's got those slick tires, hard compound tires. There's the rear of the box. Pretty cool. Yeah. And of course that's the chassis. Alright. So that's it. Those are all, well, a few of the, pictured here is a few of the upgrade parts you can get. And then, of course, written, well, I'm sure that's not all of it, but yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool that you can, Kyosho makes upgrade parts for their vehicles. And then, bottom of the box. And then, side, you got a nice little window there showing the front of the vehicle, and then just kind of tells you what's in the box here. So you got some, obviously the chassis, the radio, a wheel wrench, pinion gear tool, some spare spur gears, some spare pinion gears, some spare wheel nuts, and some mini pylons to drift around. She had a cool sticker right there telling you about the car. I like the way Kyosho packages things, I should say. So let's cut the tape for the first time. Alright, here we go. Bottom too, just so I can slide this out a little bit easier. I think the radio's at the bottom. Something's at the bottom. I'll just pull it all out. On the bottom. There we go. Yep, the radio was on the bottom. Got your manual. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. Got some, looks like, oh, these are, oh, that's cool. I'll show that in a minute. It's kind of cool to dig it out. Alright, so there's the car. Obviously, I guess I'm going to need a screwdriver to get this out of here. Package pretty cool. Pretty cool. We've got some, yep, those are the spares. Looks like a spare, what's this part here? I don't know, it's hard to read through the bag. Looks like a spare battery hold down mount there. And there's all your spare pinions and spur gears and whatnot in that baggie. Got your pylons, got your radio. These are nice little radios. I like these. Vast improvement over the radios they used to give you with these cars. Very cool. Obviously 2.4 gigahertz. So, yeah. May put a light kit on this. I don't know. I gotta see if it's doable or not. I've seen some videos and it looks like you gotta do some drilling into the body. It looks like it might not actually be ready for lights, so we'll see. See when I get the body off. What's up with that? What's up with that? Now what I can do, what I need to do is get a screwdriver. My Phillips screwdriver. Move this mount here they have holding the car in. And here we go. Okay. Alright, so we got the car out. Pretty cool looking car. Let's get this tape off. Should just peel off, right? Should, but doesn't want to. Just cut it with my X-Acto knife very carefully. There we go. Alright, I got that off. That off. Okay. The battery. To get the body off, you just you want to pull here on both sides, and then just kind of pry it out. Kind of like that. All these minis, these are pretty much the same as far as these bodies go, except for the 4x4s. They're a little bit more. They have a different system. Come on now, I'm being a pain. There we go. Just hung up. There we go. A little bit trickier than getting the tool drive ones off, but you can feel the weight on that front end from all those lights up there. Let's see. Yeah. Putting a light kit on this is not going to be plug and play type thing. Gonna have to drill. And I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, you got these mounts here that might. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to drill though. Cause yep, you're gonna have to drill into this. And I don't know if that's worth it to me, to be honest with you. It's not a plug and play type light kit system here. You're gonna have to drill. I mean, it's doable. I've seen some videos on YouTube of some guys doing it, and it's doable. But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do that, to be honest. All right, so we got the chassis here. And it looks like that battery mount was actually not a spare, it's just your battery mount. It does have a port for lights. So I could always get a different body and put lights in that. I don't have to put lights in the Celica body. It would be cool to do that, but I don't have to do that. It's not that big a deal. So, very cool. I feel like I want to take these stickers off. They're bothering me already. Yep, these stickers are coming off. Not a fan of stickers on the bottom of the chassis. I am not a fan of that. Well, they did that. And not. This is coming off too. Yeah, I know the motor gets hot. I don't You need to tell me? That's coming off too. It's just going to be a mess when you're trying to run it. Plus, it's gonna, you want the motor to be cool as possible, and this is just gonna make it run hotter than I want it to. So this is coming off too. I mean, it's probably supposed to come off, I would think. I don't know why you wouldn't take that off. Oh, I kind of like how the motor's exposed there. It's kind of cool. Yep, that coming off too. Okay, so another cool feature is, as far as the body goes, you've got these screws right here. I am thinking, maybe, yeah, I'm thinking these pop out, and then you can install, which I actually might do, because these 90s Toyota Celicas had pop-up headlights. They give you, it's kind of cool actually, give you the option to have them down, which I just might do. Maybe. It's nice to have the option. Very cool. So let's get the battery mount out. Okay. There we go. Gonna need that. Alright, so what do we have in this little baggie? We got the battery mount. Got a pinion removal tool. Looks like it's also a battery and motor removal tool. Okay, that's cool. That's what it says anyway. Oh, I forget what that does. I think it's for the wheels, tires, I think. This takes off your wheel nuts. And you get a spare little, almost dropped it. Spare whatever this is. It's like, it's plastic. It's not a rubber grommet. It's plastic. I don't know. You get that. And in this baggie you get tape. Alright, in this baggie you get all of your, saying before, I'm just going to take them out of the bag now. Right, so that's a motor mount, spare one of those. Pretty sure those are your pinions. So you can go probably down in size for more torque, I'm thinking. Because this is already going smaller, larger, and then this is missing, so this is probably the one that's installed on the car. So yeah, you can probably go down in size on the pinion, give you a little more torque, a little low end, top end. So these are your Spur Gears. You get, these could be different sizes too, they look like they are. Yeah, you get a 29, you get a 31, get a 27, you get a 29, and you get a 27. So, get a 29, 27, get two 27s. Two 29s, and it looks like 131. Then whatever this is. This might be the, well, you know what? This actually looks like the pinion gear. It's, yeah. There you go. It just came off. I'm pretty sure, I'm about 100% positive that that's the case here. Let me see. You know, I'm pretty sure that's the, I mean, okay, so I was wrong as far as this pinions go. The numbers are written on them. So the one that fell off is a 19. So this is a 19. And then you got, and you got a 20, a 21, and then a 17. So yeah, the bigger one's in the middle. Go figure. Okay. A couple spare wheel nuts. Another motor mount. These are for the motor as well. Both of these. So, I guess now what we can do is, well, let's go over the manual real quick. I'm not really going to go over it per se, but we'll pull it out and see what's in the bag here. See what they give us. Okay. There. I don't know what this is. Okay, it just says Mini Z Racer. There's a lot of Japanese on here. And it says all-wheel drive type of chassis, wheelbase, it's an M, and it gives you some, it says front offset 2.5, rear offset 0, front chassis width 70, rear chassis width 70. And the wheelbase, it says S 86 millimeters, M is 90 millimeters, L is 94 millimeters, LL is 98 millimeters, 3L is 102 millimeters, 4L is 106 millimeters, and then it says this is an M. So this wheelbase is 90 millimeters. That's what that's saying anyway, although this says, well, that says N. So I don't know, but at any rate, that's what that's about. Option parts for rear-wheel drive. Okay. Well, I got some rear-wheel drives. This isn't rear-wheel drive, but so option parts for the rear-wheel drive. And option parts for the all-wheel drive. And you can get these on Aiming Hobbies. That's where I get my my parts for my RCs. I actually bought this car through Amazon. 180 something. Not too bad. I've seen it go for a lot higher than that. So it was over 200 at one point. So you can get some different tires, different wheels, get some different springs for the rear and the front. Get a camber knuckle set, different tie rod set, gyro unit, LED unit, which I do have an LED unit. It's not the Kyosho one, but I'm not drilling into this body. I really don't want to. I really don't. And you get some, you can get some tools. I got plenty of tools. I don't need those. And then you can get some aluminum wheel nuts. I have some of those. I have some blue ones I might put on this. I don't know. is right there. They make blue, red, yellow, and then this like gunmetal type color. And I'm pretty sure they're the same for the rear-wheel drive, to be honest. Pretty sure they're the same. They look the same. Yeah, I'm sure. So that is that. And then your manual, we'll just flip through this real quick. I'll just get my hand out of the way. We'll just flip through that real quick. Okay. It just tells you what the transmitter does. I have other mini Z's, so I already know what this transmitter does. I'm not going to go over it. I've got a couple other videos about that. Before operating, obviously put your batteries in your transmitter and in your car. It's all basic stuff. As you can see, I'm into more advanced RCs, so this is pretty easy for me, obviously. But and it tells you how to take the car out, which I've already done. How to take it out of the box and whatnot, and then how to. I guess you can use your pinion and motor tool. That's interesting. What does that mean? Oh, I see. This comes out. Okay, well there you go. There you go. You always never know when you might need that info. I didn't realize that. Let's see. Guessing it just pushes out, right? Yeah, you can't really put your batteries in with this mounting system is in here. Alright, let me try to get this out. Basically, what you gotta try to get this mounting system out of here to put your batteries in. I guess you use this tool to do it, but I'm trying to figure out. It's kind of give me a hard time right now. Alright. Actually easier than I thought it was. You're just gonna push it out, apparently. A little bit, and then this should just pop out, I guess. It's going back in on me. Let's see here. There we go. So just lodge that in there like that. And just pulled on this lever. Pull this, just pulled it out. Just pulled it out. Here we go. Now I can put my batteries in here. It looks like we have a metal drive shaft going to in between the front and rear diff here. Can't really, I can kind of see it now that I'm looking down. Now that I'm looking down in there, but it's actually easier to see if you just kind of look in there. You can see it. I like to see metal components. Yes, I do. I remember the old Mini Z's, not Mini Z's, the old Radio Shack X mods. And everything was plastic on those. They were kind of neat, but everything was plastic. And you could upgrade it to the all-wheel drive, but everything was plastic. Alright, so we're going to put our batteries in here. Alright. Get in there. I'm actually using the batteries for my Mini Z, for my Camaro Mini Z, because I don't have any more AAAs. Thought I had more. I do not. That's alright. That is okay. Get in there. Tight fit. Oh my gosh, why? The springs are just tight. There we go. You know, if I was doing this off camera, I wouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Because I'm doing it on camera, I have issues with stuff. What's the deal? Alright, that feels actually better balanced with those batteries in there. Put your battery mount on there. Like that. That was easy. Go. Okay. Now you're going to want to put your batteries in your transmitter, which is also not too big a deal. Just slide them in. Slide them in. Slide them in. There you go. Done deal. Alright. Power this up. That. Power your car up. Switch is on the bottom. There you go. We're in business. We got steering, we got left and right. It's definitely a drifter. Tells you how to install the batteries, and then how to take them out if you need to. That little tool there can help push out the ones in the back there, which that's kind of handy. Tells you how to put the body on, which is just backwards of taking the body off. So, it talks about pairing the radio to the car if it ever car ever stops responding to the transmitter, you might have to repair, basically rebind the receiver on this to this. So as you turn the transmitter on, LED indicator will show the following: light is on, pairing has been successful, light is flashing, pairing has not been successful, pairing has not been completed. Now I have a slow flash on this, and that's because it's in like beginner mode. So I know there's a way, because my other Mini Zs came that way too, so I forget how to change that. It's really slow right now. All pretty self-explanatory stuff. Tell you what, it's a pretty big manual. How to adjust your steering response, how to control your model, type stuff. Cool. Get that out of the way for a second. Alright. Training mode, there we go. Right now, chassis speed is too fast, but you can adjust it to run slower for easier control. Switch power off, move throttle trigger all the way to the forward position. Switch power on. LED indicator lights up, normal mode is active. Returning to training mode. Switch power off, move throttle trigger, move throttle trigger all the way to reverse position and hold. Switch power on, wait a few seconds, the throttle trigger, I can't read today, at the neutral position. The LED flashes twice, repeatedly indicating that it is in training mode. Yes, that's what it's doing right now. I don't want it in training mode. Alright, so let's make sure this is off. Yep, that's off. Okay. I'm going to move the throttle trigger all the way forward. Switch power on. Wait a few seconds. Go to neutral position. Now it's going to be a solid green. So now I should be in normal mode. Let's see. Car's on. Oh yeah, that's a lot faster. Yep. Right. Just for you all out there in YouTube land, let's switch it back. So switch it back, you're going to move it all the way to the reverse position. Make sure your power's off on your transmitter. Move it all the way to the reverse position. Turn your transmitter on. Alright, hold it for a few seconds. Release. Alright, and now you're getting a slow flashing green. So we'll turn it back off. Turn the transmitter back on. Turn the car on. And we are paired. And we are slower again. We are slower again. That all day. Alright, so we're going to power this back off. I'm digging this chassis. I'm really digging this chassis. I like it. It's fun. It's fun. Alright, so let's turn this back to normal mode because it's still too slow. That's more for, you know what, I need. Okay. Throttle all the way down. Pull your throttle all the way back. Turn your radio on. You're going to hold it for a couple of seconds. Then you're going to release. And then wait for your LED to stop flashing. And it's going to light up solid green. So we are in normal mode. And that is where I am going to keep it. I'm knocking stuff over here. Oh yeah. Whoops. Let's not knock stuff off. Okay, so we're good. Alright, so obviously the first thing you want to do is power your car off. Then turn your radio off. Alright. Alright. So that's done. That is done. See, it pays to look at the manual now and then. And that's pretty much it. A few other basic things. about driving this drift car, but nothing can't figure out on your own. I say just drive the car. Have fun, figure it out. That's what I do. Alright, what else we got going on here? Tells you how to, let's see, drift tires, installation removal. Says you can glue them, but once you glue them, obviously you can't take them from the wheel, take them off the wheels to put on. Once you glue the tires, you can't, obviously you can't put on new tires, different tires on these wheels. So I'm not going to glue them. If I went brushless, then maybe, but I mean, the brush setup, you don't need to glue these. You don't need to glue these. They slide off apparently. So I guess it just pushes on. Obviously you don't want to do that with your tires off the car. I mean, it just kind of shows you. I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory. I'm probably not going to change the wheels and tires out of this car. Kind of like it the way it is. I don't have a drifter, so it's kind of fun. You got some driving tips here. How to do, it looks like a figure 8. Let's go from a straight line to drifting, throttle control. And adjust the amount of steering and throttle to maintain a set distance from the center of the turn. That's with your cone setup. That bottom picture there. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to... Shutting down your Mini Z, obviously, if you're not going to drive it for a while, you want to take your batteries out. Obviously make sure that your transmitter, power switch, and your car power switch are always turned off when you're done playing with it. This is all basic stuff. I don't usually go through the manual this in depth, but how to take your tires off, how to take your rear bumper off, how to disassemble the front suspension, and adjusting tread. Yeah, this is quite an in-depth manual here. Actually, I don't remember the tool drives being quite this in-depth, but this is a much more complicated rig here than the two-wheel drives. Adjusting the suspension limiter. Okay, maybe that's what that little plastic piece is for. Well, although they only give me one, so I don't know. That shows that little plastic piece that they gave me, a little plastic ring, so maybe that's a spare. Probably a spare, one of those. Yep. How to adjust the wheelbase. Guess if you're running a different body, you can adjust the wheelbase on this. Makes sense. Replacing the pinion gear. Do that. There you go. There's adjusting the wheelbase. That's that last one I just showed you. Extra function connectors. Yeah, I figured one's for a light kit and then one's for a gyro connector. So yeah, this is for the This is for the, that's for the light kit, and that's for the gyro. I don't think I'll be buying a gyro, I don't really need it. How to install the gyro unit. Okay, so it just kind of goes, take that screw out. Take that little, I don't know if you can see, there we go. That little screw, that little panel comes off and the gyro slips right down in there. Who knows, maybe I'll get it. It's kind of cool. I might get it. Alright, then it gives you an exploded parts view of the vehicle, kind of all apart. And it gives you, oh, part numbers and all that jazz. And a troubleshooting page, you know, basic issues you might have, and then maybe how to correct it. Basically, let's see, give an example. Transmitter or chassis power switch is not on. Switch power on as per instruction manual. You know, stuff like that. Lost control. Batteries have run low. Change batteries as per instruction manual. It's basic stuff. Steering neutral position is successfully off-centered. Refer to page 21 and adjust the steering neutral position. Refer to the page 26, or refer to page 26 and reset the transmitter. Stuff like that. So that is the manual in a nutshell. I don't usually go through the manual, but this is a pretty cool manual. So yeah, that's it for now. I think we're gonna do some run under this real quick. Alright, before I get started on this run video, we did get 2 of these. Did get 2 of those. I thought I only got 1, but I did get 2 of those. So whatever that's worth. And I like to organize my stuff, so made a little baggie for all the spare parts that I got. And I have two-wheel drive cars too, so I wanted to make sure it said all-wheel drive on there. I want to mix stuff up. Alright, let's do some drifting. We got some cones out. Let's have some fun. I think I'm going to turn the steering dual rates up a little bit. Cones. floor's not helping. I just see the cones. Oh, I can't not hit them. Alright, Beyond the Blue RC. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. Keep on RCing out there.